Welcome back, everybody. This is Big Homie the podcast. It's Big Homie Yahlik.
Big Homie Juice.
Shit, and we back at it. A lot has changed. Some shit talking gonna have to be atoned for.
Of course.
But apparently it's been some fraud going on out here with some of y'all favorite rappers. What's the nigga name? Ja Rule?
Ooh, if that's your favorite rapper, man, I'm finna what?
But Ja Rule used to go hard, bro.
Yeah, if
back
he was
in my
featured
day
with J-Lo or Ashanti.
Yeah.
He was straight. He underrated because he got killed. He got killed by 50 Cent in that beef.
Oh yeah, that.
But yeah, man, he had started that five fest. I kept on hearing people talking about it. So I seen the documentary.
Yeah, I ain't got a chance to watch it yet.
Man, they scammed the shit out them folks, man. I'm talking about these people had got on a plane, thought they were going to villas.
Yeah.
And it was nothing but old military tents.
Ooh. Concentration camp.
And then it rained on all the tents. It got everything soaking wet. So all these people had flew to the Bahamas. They flew to Miami, then everybody flew to the Bahamas. A festival like that was supposed to take a year or two to get ready.
Yeah.
They was trying to do this in 4 to 6 months with no workers. They had people from the Bahamas coming to work. No expenses paid. Nothing paid. They had to build the stuff from the ground up. They own a place where they couldn't hold out them people. They didn't have no food for these people. These people was down here with they thought they was already booked and was gonna have their flight back. They didn't have no flight back because they had to cancel the tour.
Goodness gracious.
Man.
See, that's the reason why people just fuck with brands.
But this is how they got it though. Social media. That's how the people, they got the top 10, I guess, supermodels. They weren't all there to me.
Yeah.
But they was the supposedly top 10 supermodels. They brought them out there to the Bahamas, Ja Rule and this guy named Billy. They bring them out there and start making videos like of them in the Bahamas just having a good time. So putting it out there for people to be like, man, that's a great time. And a concert with Blink-182, Migos.
Yeah. The crazy thing about it is that Ja Rule is a musical artist. He's done festivals before.
Yeah.
So if he's trying to team up with somebody and put on a festival, he should know better on how shit's supposed to work.
They say the man was a great salesman. Yeah. They say he could sell you anything.
I don't fuck with salesmen. I hate salesmen.
Well, you don't fuck with me.
I used to be a salesman myself, so I understand how shit work. I don't know if you had to sell shit. I used to work at Hertz.
I gotta do it every day.
Yeah, so, but people who are salesmen on the clock and off the clock, people who can't turn that shit off. Oh, I can tell when somebody trying to sell me some shit. I'd be like, bro, just give me the truth. I don't want to hear all that extra shit.
I see me personally. And I ain't never gonna say what company I work for, but I don't sell the product. I sell my personality and my character. Yeah. So when these people know I take care of their stores and I order the right stuff for their stores, then when I tell them, say, my boss coming in, man, let me get a display right here, man. Let me get something right here. I better take care of you. And I'm talking to them just like that. Yeah. I'm not up here finna play with you, come at you.
Straight up.
I coming at you authentically. And I guess that's what just made me win. That's why people don't be knowing that I'm a sales rep.
That's the point. I feel like that's the type of salesman I was. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to be honest with you. Right. So, I mean, you take that how you want to. But I seen people go over the top, promise stuff that they can't give. And it's always the same type of person. It's the same type of rhetoric. Right. I just had to look at them like, bro, get out of my face.
Yeah, for real. And really everybody in their own right is a salesperson. Yeah. You might be just selling yourself. Yeah. Whether it's you trying to get with somebody, you trying
that's
to
what
build
social media is all about, bro.
All that. You just selling yourself. And that's what they sold it. They sold this scam. These people done spent, let's say it's, 3,000 people come down there. And they all done spent 15,000, 20,000 on this trip. Well, he had got loans from people saying that this was gonna happen. He had to pay all that back. And then it was this black lady on there. Well, she was dark. She from Bahamas, like Pedro Martinez type shit. Yeah. So she like, She had took care of all these people. She took out $50,000 out of her savings.
Goodness gracious.
Just to take care of these people, because these people had worked for her to feed all these people, to feed the workers. And they was wondering where their money was, because they was told that when the event was over, everybody would get their money. If the event is canceled, then where do the money go for these people who done built this whole thing? Mm-hmm. These people in the Bahamas, they ain't got no money.
Yeah.
He had the whole island working. That's just how it go, man. And social media. And what happened was, as soon as like people was hearing about it back in the United States, but just like social media built that up by just what they were putting out there, it broke it down because somebody sent their plate. It was a salad and a cheese sandwich was their meal. And they tweeted it out. This dude had like 100 followers. And they said like 10 million people seen it in like 10 minutes.
Goddamn.
The social media, man.
Shit, you gotta beware. Yeah, social media can build and destroy.
But I seen some good ideas for some. If you could bring that to a more, let's see, what's the word I'm looking for? Something more realistic type fest. Man, he had some good stuff going there. Like the way they was promoting it and the way, like it got to be a way. That's how I think something in like Longview could be brought back. You gotta promote the fun, man. Show people you can have a good time.
You know, we don't have a festival like that, but we have our own little Turnip Green Festival. And you got a whole bunch of black folks to go out there in the middle of the country and just have a good time.
It done got trashed though. It's cool.
I ain't been there in a few years.
Man, bro, it's poo. No disrespect to anybody that's a part of it, but it ain't like, or maybe we getting older.
It's possible.
Maybe we just getting older.
Like if you can get people to go out there in the middle of the country, in the middle of the woods, in a big open land, and
I take that back. That shit trash now.
And just have fun. If you can make that dope, because they already coming out there and you saying it's trash now, right? Yeah. But if you can find a way to make it dope, like just imagine what you could do.
This what I would rather. No disrespect to no other time. Bring something like that to Longview. Well, man. The other people, like, just Alley Fest go down like that. Like, they done took everything like that. Like, it's like, that's why I'm glad them boys won a championship, bring a little light back.
Yeah.
Because it's so dead, man. It's like, don't nobody want to have no fun. And I'm tired of everybody having to travel to have fun.
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
I mean, personally, if I stay in Dallas, if I'm in Longview, I'm usually going to want to go out where I stay. Yeah. It's going to help me out when I'm coming back a little drunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Instead of going to Houston or going to Austin or
Shreveport.
I got to get a hotel and this and that and this and that. Nah. I'd rather just, if I hit this Green Street real quick, about 5 minutes, bust this right on Nelson, bust this left on Fredonia, I'm at my mama's house.
But shit, boys can get that Uber popping too. Do Longview got Uber?
they might. I'm sure they do. I'm sure everybody got Uber, but I don't know. That might be my kinfolk picking me up. This you kinfolk? Man, come get me, bro. I ain't giving you that whole 20. I'll give you 10.
Shit.
Nah, for real though. But yeah, that's what happened with that Fire Fest, man. That was crazy. And Ja Rule looked bad because what he was. One time he told them girls for the shot, it was cold at night. Hey, let's all jump in the water. It's for the shot. I'm looking at Ja Rule like,
man, you too old to be weird,
on, bro. Like, damn, you was on Jigga what? and now, nigga, you out here trying to get these supermodels to go runs in slow motion into some cold ass water at night.
This nigga still think it's the 90s.
Bro, this nigga crazy, man.
Yeah, he been in prison for too long.
He ain't been in prison. That nigga been in that movie with Steve Seagal in prison. Oh, ass nigga.
I don't forget what that nigga got locked up for. But goddamn shit.
But shit, on the other end, since you said something about scamming, earlier you said my Cowboys scammed the world.
Oh yeah, they scammed Joe ass. They scammed Joe ass.
Nah, man, it's the beauty of being a fan, man.
Nah, ain't nothing beautiful about that.
You don't go down. You still believe. I still believe.
What's beautiful about? What's beautiful? How you gonna be the best team when you ain't
the best team?
What makes y'all the best team,
it's
bro?
It's just like in the BCS when it be like a team that lost early, and then some team win the championship, but Ohio State looking good at the end. People be like, really, Ohio State the best team. So
I'm gonna tell you the biggest difference between that and what's going on with the Cowboys. Ohio State could be the best team, but people pick which college teams they want to go to the playoffs. In the NFL, you have to earn it. Cowboys they won one game.
That makes sense.
That's all they've done. They've won 3 playoff games in the past 22 years.
Now tell me the stats for every other NFL team in the past 23 years, and I bet you can't tell me.
First of all, I'm from Longview, Texas. Dallas is the closest place to Longview. I don't care about every other team.
You know
a Cowboy
what I mean.
fan.
You know what I mean.
I can tell you.
What I mean is everybody know what the Cowboys' losses and wins is, but we don't know about no Bengals, no Jaguars, no Niners, no Seahawks.
Let me tell you why.
That's America's team.
Because America's team is held to a higher standard. Don't nobody care about no trash teams. Don't nobody care that the sorry ass Houston Texans and the Houston Oilers ain't never won a Super Bowl. Don't nobody care about that. They trash.
So what it could be sometimes is more of people love to either see them win or love to see them hate, and there's no in between.
Yeah, there's definitely no in between when it comes to the Cowboys.
Right. So what I'm saying is, the people that love to see them lose, they gonna just be loud. You know what I'm saying?
Say whatever you got to say to make yourself feel better.
Nah,
but
I feel
all
great.
I'm saying is me, Cole Beasley, on one accord.
I feel that.
Cowboys out here on that bullshit.
The offense was very, very mediocre. It was methodical. Cole Beasley, he didn't get what he supposed to get, the looks, the touches. But Cole Beasley, let's see what he do on another team, man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because I don't think he's really all that and never been all that. I think he caught a lot of 5-yard outs.
He all that for what he do, right? He's not going to be an Amari Cooper or an AB or something. He's not going to be that.
I'm going to call it what it is. If he was black, wouldn't nobody be talking about Cole Beasley.
If he played for the Cowboys, they would.
Not no 5-yard outs.
I'm gonna put it to you like this:
he's short and he's from Lil M and he's white, and I understand.
No, Cole Beasley get a lot of love because he played for the Cowboys. Now, once he leave, because he's gonna leave, you ain't gonna talk shit about Stephen Jones' team and then stay with Stephen Jones' team. Nah. So he finna leave, and ain't nobody gonna care about him no more. I'm a fan of him.
They let Allen Hurns stay. I don't know if he's going to stay after this year because he started early.
He ain't said shit, though.
Yeah, he did.
What'd he say?
About Scott Linehan offense.
Oh, I ain't catch that.
Yeah, that's why at the beginning, this was preseason. Because they was talking about it, and he was like, man, offense, and then he stopped getting them touches.
Oh, I think he said that, it's not hard to learn or some shit like that.
Somewhat, but he was more like, man, this offense ain't what it is, basically. Like,
yeah.
That's what it was about. So.
Yeah.
So that's how they would be saying about it, man. I'm glad Scott Linehan gone.
Yeah.
But at the same time, man, we just need some more explosive players on offense.
Yeah, Scott Linehan gone, and now y'all got one of the best offensive coordinators in the nation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got Kellen Moore stepping up.
Oh my God. Hey man, we gonna see. I played that boy. I played him on the blue field.
Yeah.
He the most pocket aware quarterback I ever seen in my life.
You for real?
Yeah. What?
I was hearing that they were saying that he was pretty good. I ain't never see it with the Cowboys.
Man, but he had Titus Young and Austin Pettis.
Yeah.
At the same time, know what I'm saying? And he had. Did he have DeMarcus?
DeMarcus who?
Nah, he didn't have DeMarcus Lawrence. No, he did have DeMarcus Lawrence.
Might have. DeMarcus Lawrence came in 4 years ago.
He definitely had DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah.
Because I played there in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a squad, but his pocket awareness was just fire. Like, he didn't move out that pocket.
Man, they hype Kellen Moore up a lot. And I'm not one to hate on people I don't know about. So, because he is young, and everybody looking for this Sean McVay, which I think is stupid. Because Sean McVay is Sean McVay. That don't mean just all the young people gonna have it together. But if Kellen Moore got it, I'll be excited to see.
You know why younger coaches work better these days?
Relate?
I think it's because there's more money in this game in the world now. So when these players making more money than these coaches now, it's like that old school mentality. It don't work because they know you can't not play me. You're gonna get fired, buddy.
Yeah.
So that's why a young coach coming in, he already understand. He know who he dealing with. What he. Sean McVay, they don't call him coach. They call him Sean. And he tells them that. You know why? But he tells them that, but look what he get out of them. He get the best out of them because they know they can still follow him. You can always still be... People always think to be a leader, you got to talk crazy to people and...
Yeah, I learned
You don't have
shit.
to do that. Sometimes you can just... Yeah, just let somebody know that you believe in them. Show somebody you really believe in them and see what they do. Because sometimes they can hinder you, though, because if you believe in them and they let you down... This with anybody.
Ooh, that shit hurts.
Then you gotta fall back, and now they like, dang, he quit on me. Now I believed in you. You know what I'm saying? That's what coaches be like. Sometimes when that coach stop yelling at you, you on your way out, buddy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to coaches like Coach King, Coach Barry in the high school level. A lot of people, Longview just won a state championship for the first time in a long time. To me, the first time ever. So, but a lot of people didn't get why he stayed for so long. And I have to ask them this question. Have you ever seen a Lobo team quit?
Never.
Never. Regardless of who we was playing, the team supposed to be way better than us. We always overplay in those type of games. That has a lot to do with coaching because Coach King know how to relate. He knows when to get on us. He knows when to congratulate.
I done been in a game down 21-0. The quarters, and we won 50-21.
Who?
When we played Waxahachie.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, we was down the Allen like 17-0. We down the Lufkin.
Ain't no way in hell you supposed to come back on an Allen football team being down 17-0.
At halftime, we down to the Lufkin, 20-0 on that 3 overtime.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Okay, hold on. Can you move it? Can you move it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the crazy part. I ain't never really been down in a football game like that before. Like, ever.
I have. And I also done been beat 98-38.
Goddamn.
By Dallas Kimball in basketball.
Oh, you talking about basketball?
Nah, I ain't never lost like that in no football.
I thought you was talking about football.
Hey, man, I be in the stands. I would have been took my pads off and win the stands. Let my team be losing by 60.
Hold on, but you didn't do that shit in basketball. Hold on. When did this happen in basketball?
Man, we came up here just in a December preseason game, played Dallas Kimball. I almost beat
freshman year?
This my freshman year. Yeah, I think it was my freshman year. We almost beat them, though. The next week is the Coca-Cola tournament where all the Dallas teams play in December.
Yeah.
We come back. I guess they was playing possum. Then one nigga miss a 3. Man, I swear, the water boy checked in and started hitting them hoes. Niggas was just... They wasn't missing. 98 points in the high school, they wasn't missing. And we weren't that good, but we was okay. We had Skylar Thurman, Mike Johnson. We had
this one they was playing?
Yes.
I don't see that, bro. I would have employed y'all to say, if I was a coach, I would have been like, I don't know how y'all gonna do it, looking y'all dead in y'all eye.
Time out.
But they better not score no more points.
It might have been 10th grade, because I think 9th grade we played in that Wagstaff and that Leroy Romine. It might have been 10th grade. We were extra sorry 10th grade. But
I was like, we only have 2 options. Either they don't score or everybody foul out.
Skylar was cold, bro, but 9th grade we didn't have nobody else that was cold. Skylar Thurman was the team.
No, he wasn't like, cold post player.
We was good. Like Stacey Johnson could shoot 3.
I don't remember.
I was young. Aaron was young. We could hoop.
Yeah.
Mike was good. Mike Johnson, his brother. Mike. You know, Robbie was straight. You know what I'm saying? Who else we had on it? We had Big Will Stoker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. William Stoker.
98 no, bro. I don't get that. I remember when dang, I forgot their team name in Houston beat somebody like 170 something to 30.
It's possible, bro.
Nimitz, I think it was.
Houston Nimitz. I got a partner that used to go there.
I probably messed up the name or whatever, but they beat somebody that bad. And I know the way my mom's is, because you know my mom used to coach at the high school. Ain't no way in hell you beat one of her teams that bad. I don't care how good you is. Because she going to tell you the same thing I just did. Either they not going to score or everybody going to foul out. It's the only two options.
Yeah.
I mean,
y'all can all foul out and they can put another 60 on y'all head. Because if it's going down,
like, you gonna have to
hey man,
it's
something about that jumper. When it's wet, that mud's going.
Yeah, it's something about the elbow being broke too.
Basketball is the reason why I like basketball. One thing about basketball is different from football. You can control more, like what go on in the game.
Oh, most definitely.
Especially if you a main player. Because football, you can see Odell Beckham over there like, man, bro, we playing against the Eagles, the third string secondary. Y'all done threw me the ball 4 times.
Yeah, it's not too many people in football who can dictate the game.
And they always call receivers divas. Run 4,000 miles a week just running routes and then get out there and have to run them hard again and then don't get the ball and see how you feel.
I always felt like that was an overused term anyway, because it's not that many diva receivers. Like Dez play with a lot of passion. He not a diva. AB might be a diva.
Man, if you got barbecue chicken in front of you, you want to eat.
Yeah.
So throw the ball, man. Forget the little cute plays, man. Give me my quick screen. Give me my hitch. Give me my fade so we could go home.
Yeah.
And then after that, when I loosen up this defense for y'all, maybe one of these linebackers might get out this box.
And that's the thing, bro. I don't know if you remember this game. I think it was 2 years ago when Odell got into it with old boy that used to play for the Panthers. Yeah, Norman. I swear to you, the entire football world seen 2 different games than what I was seeing, because Odell got 2 personal fouls on 1 drive. They was getting beat 35-7 at that time. After that drive, when Odell got into their ass, and they said, Odell taking away from the team, the Giants end up tying up the game in the next 8 minutes of the game. Everybody was telling me that Odell is hurting his team. Odell lit a fire under his team, and then they came back because of him. And he went the fuck off. Right? So, I don't understand how...
I see what you're saying with that, but, I mean...
What I'm telling you...
He was trying to get a reaction out of Odell, and he won because he got it.
I'm a defensive player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being a defensive player, you have to react. You can't be emotional and react. Odell made them emotional. Making that defense emotional let the offense, which you know what you're gonna do, back into the game. So now they did whatever they did, and they end up scoring. They went on a 28-0 drive. Run to get back into the game. Because Odell got into their head. My pops told me when I was a little kid that you can't play any sport emotional. He told me this on the basketball court. Because at that particular time I was the only skilled player, so they used to double and triple team me, and I'm out here crying and stuff. They taking me out of my game. That's what Odell did to them. So that's something that I appreciated. It's that he didn't bow down to them trying to bully him. He's like, I'm gonna take it back to you. I'm not gonna just sit here and cry about it. Hell, he probably should have been ejected for that hit on Norman.
They both got suspended in this game.
Yeah, but that's something that I respected.
I'm cool with that. I just don't be with all that fucking... Most people in life just want to get a reaction.
Yeah.
I'll give you my reaction when I feel like it. When I know that if I get this assault charge, I ain't got to pay restitution for your medical bill. Or I ain't got to go pay these probation fees. Mm-hmm. Then we could do it all you want to do, get all the reactions you want. But most people just want reactions. And I done learned, especially dealing with this job that I deal with. Dealing with just throwing queso life. With all people that try to say queso or try to, fuck with me or laugh at me. Like, I just learned, like, if you don't give people the reaction, Now, if they trying to, big boy, you see they bullying, like, okay, I'll give you one now, nigga. You keep asking. But that first initial one, if I see you really just trying to get me mad with your slight joke or your aggressiveness, man, you got it.
Yeah, you definitely got to pick your battles.
Just like this Thursday, I'm in town, I'm in Longview, we going to this club that everybody love to go to. They don't really like, I'll say, hip-hop community crowd, to say it the least. Say it at the least.
You say hip-hop, I say black folk.
You can say it. So, cause I like white people, and I like Mexicans and Hispanics and everybody, so I don't like to sound racist.
Yeah.
But it like, this club been the same, it just changed names since I was in high school, cause we used to go there on Sunday.
Yeah.
On teen night.
Oh, I know.
They had a playlist with about four songs. The Tops Drop by Fat Pat is on a country instrumental. That same playlist is getting played 10 years later. I remember 2 years ago on Thanksgiving, I went in that club with my partners. A lady was walking and I'm walking. She don't see me, I didn't see her. She was the opposite race. We bump each other. I say it's loud in there, so the people who was there know when we first got in there, 3 old men come out of the security room and just stare at us, showing us like they trying to intimidate us, like we don't want you here. Mm-hmm. I'm already looking at it, but I'm just cool with it. I'm like, I'm a people here. It's Thanksgiving. I go in, the girl, me and her bump. I say, I'm sorry, man. I guess she was drunk or something. She said something crazy. She kept walking. Like, oh, okay, well, she just drunk or something. I don't know. I'm cool. I ain't even drunk or nothing. I keep moving. A small guy comes bump me. I'm knowing that he got to have somebody watching him because he know damn well that is not what you would do outside this club. He say, so you just going to bump a lady like that? I said, man, I already said I'm sorry. He said, nah, come talk to me outside.
Bet.
So, of course, I'm like, okay. Me walking behind him, he not knowing. I'm not coming out here to fight your little ass and catch this charge out here. And I'm knowing this probably your club, which I found out it was his club. I come outside, as soon as we come out the doors, it's a black dude sitting right there at the door. He come outside, he bump chest with me. But really, fucking head was close to my nuts with his short ass. Like, he that short. And I'm like, bro, I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, what is you doing? Like, why are you being like this? Like, dude, go on. Like, I said, I look at the black dude. I say, man, you see this? As soon as I say that, he had an embarrassed look on his face. He said, get him out of here and give him his fucking $5 back. I'm like, man, bro, I ain't tripping out this dumbass club. Y'all don't like my kind here anyway.
That's the reason why I don't be going out and fucking.
But guess what happens this past Thursday? I go in, 5 of my partners. They walk in, boom, 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 boom. I'm the 6th guy. Mm-hmm. Now, I do not walk around with my pants under my ass. A little sag sometime, probably so. But I wasn't out here ass out or nothing. Mm-hmm. He tells me, instead of just telling me, man, hey, can you pick up your pants or something? The dude tell me, hey, I can't let you in, you're sagging. But seeing me walking up and waited, seeing these people, I'm waiting. So he could have just told me why he was checking everybody else's ID. Mm-hmm. He wanted to embarrass me. He wanted a reaction. So my people that was with me, they looking at me like, damn, what Carey gonna do? And you know what I said? I looked at him. I looked at them. I said, all right. I walked on back to my car, and he was looking stupid as hell because he thought I was gonna get mad about coming in this weak ass club where you don't like us. So black folks will go to this club, right? Where you can't bring your own liquor, you gotta dress a certain way, they don't play your music. But if somebody have a party that's $5 before 11, $10 after 11, and you can't bring your own liquor in there, and you gotta buy liquor in that place just like anybody, they'll have a problem. That's why most parties that are just live in Longview is bring your own. Because people wanna save their money when it comes to a black situation. We can't see you come up, but you'll let some people who don't even want you in here.
I never understood.
That's weird.
I never understood that anyway, man. A lot of people do look at me like I'm racist because I boldly talk about white supremacy, and I don't really give a fuck about how people feel about it because it's real and it really affects our people. But I don't understand why. I don't understand why people would do something like that. I don't understand why we look down on our own businesses and things that we try to start up. Like if they know it's a black person, especially if it's somebody you came up with. I don't understand why they believe this crab in the bucket mentality that I got to figure out some way to destroy this person or tear him down. That shit, I don't get that. And I also don't get why do you go where you are tolerated and not celebrated. That don't make no sense to me.
Like us having the shortest month in Black History Month, we get the shortest month. We get the coldest month in some states and the shortest month.
Yeah.
And then on MLK Day, hey, here's MLK. Hey, guess what? The NBA, we're gonna play a whole bunch of games on this day for y'all.
I ain't never noticed that.
Yeah, they make it a special, but that's because it's damn near all black.
Did you see what Mike Pence said, the vice president? I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was comparing what Donald Trump is doing to something that Martin Luther King was trying to do. Bro, when I tell you...
Though he mean in a different way, but...
It don't even matter, bro. They are not comparable at all.
What I'm saying was he's saying like by impact, because Trump does impact a white segment just like Martin Luther King impacted black people.
No, not just like it. They both have impact, but the type of impact is completely different. But what I'm saying is that what happens with our people is that our martyred individuals get misused and abused by the people who didn't like them, right? So when Martin Luther King was killed by the U.S. government, I ain't gonna get too deep in that because I ain't trying to have people coming after me or whatever. But it's facts. You can look it up. And now the U.S. government gave him a day. And the same people who would have hated on him, the same people who hate on Colin Kaepernick and all these other people who standing up for stuff, using Martin Luther King's legacy for their benefit. And it annoys the hell out of me. I was like, you wouldn't even...
Every MLK in every city, look where it's located.
Yeah, it's mostly trash. I think I seen a good one the other day that was random.
I ain't never been on MLK. Like, I'm not saying people that stay on MLK are trash. Yeah. I'm saying that it's always known to be just an all black.
It's an underprivileged community.
But why can't it be a lot of, you know what I'm saying, every race in that MLK area? Yeah. If he's a public figure, since everybody loves him like they say, it's not just black folks. The white folks, Hispanics, everybody, Asians, they all love them like they say. Yeah. But I don't never see them around no MLKs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Mexicans over there because we pretty much stay in the same communities based on the economic system that we in. Mm-hmm. Because in a lot of cities, well, pretty much across this country, it's difficult for people in our community to come up economically.
We live check to check.
Right. So whatever jobs we get in, that pushes us to communities that we can afford to live in, which pushes us to school systems based on where we live. So basically, we supposed to be desegregated, but we basically segregated again through our economic.
It's just like people not letting their kids go to Longview High School, which is okay if you want your kids to go somewhere where you feel like it's better education. Yeah. But man, ain't nothing better than that 9th through 12th at Longview High School.
I ain't gonna lie. So, I heard a lot of people say that, well, when my kids start going to Hallsville, they start getting straight A's. I was like, that may not be the best thing for them. Maybe Hallsville is too easy.
Well, I ain't never learned nothing in no school, curriculum-wise, in high school or college. I learned how to different words more, like how to use different, like more words instead of just saying norm sayings and all that. Yeah. I learned that better. I learned how to communicate, and I learned that my niche isn't the product, is basically I'm selling the product, but I'm selling myself better. Yeah. Like the way I used to get by, because I ain't had time to work on projects because of football and shit. We gotta do a big project, and I gotta showcase it for the class. But you get like a 40% grade off a presentation. So I'm already knowing, okay, I gotta bang out that presentation.
Yeah.
Since I'm at Nickel State or in Louisiana Tech, my voice different. I come off as innocent. I come off as country, however they may think. All I know is they ain't even listening. This dude is selling us bullshit, but he making us laugh. So I always used to get by just like that.
Yeah.
I learned to make people comfortable. You make somebody comfortable around you, you can get them to do almost anything you need them to do.
Yeah.
Not to say use them, saying like if you need them to see how or think how you thinking.
I mean, technically we do use people, so it's not necessarily a bad thing as long as...
I would hate to say I use somebody.
I don't know, because it's like it has a bad connotation with it. But
right.
I mean, we use people.
Just like finesse has a bad connotation now, but I don't necessarily see finesse as a bad word.
Yeah, because you got to look at it like my documentary, right? I've been doing video work for my musical partners for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been using me for that. I'm working on my documentary. I need a lot of instrumentals. I don't have a big budget for the documentary. All right, let me use you back now. So that's why I say using people is not necessarily a bad thing. When it becomes bad is when you using somebody and then you won't let them use you for what type of resources you have. So
it sounds like a good night on some Crown with your baby.
What?
You use me, I will use you. Yeah. Bound chicka, womp womp.
This nigga. But yeah, man. So yeah, I feel you. I learned a little bit in college though. I didn't learn that much in high school.
I ain't learned shit.
I can't remember anything I learned in high school. I learned a lot from playing football.
I went from GT to pre-AP to regular.
Really? I did regular my senior year, bro.
I told my mama, I said, I ain't read no more books in the summer.
Yeah.
That tests be hard. I started off with zeros.
I'm not
reading.
You know what's crazy, bro? People.
I hate to say that. That sound bad.
Nah, bro, I ain't read a book since the 8th grade. No bullshit. I graduated college without reading a fucking book.
Nah, I ain't fucked with them textbooks. I fucked with, I say this. If it's something that, like, really catch my attention, I'm just more of a visual learner.
Yeah, I like to listen. Like, my brain works too fast when I read. So what happened is, like, I'll read a page and something interesting be on the page. And before I can move on to the next page, my brain just explodes and, like, a whole movie happened in my head based on what I just read. And now an hour went by and I got to read 3 chapters and I'm still, like, on page 2.
Yeah, they used to be that kid. You got to read this by this time and read this chapter. I used to be like, man, I've been riding bikes in the summer. You know what I'm saying? We've been dipping and dabbing.
Yeah.
Female mamas ain't home. This that back in the day type stuff,
yeah.
boy.
You
this
started
that,
early. I was a late bloomer.
I started right on time. Hey, I even put myself like I've been no juice gigolo my whole life.
Yeah.
I've been alright, man. I say I'm like I'm just a normal Crown Vic, just a good car.
Oh, so you a car now?
Yeah, man. I'm a
to
used car, man. I'm old news, man.
Nah, don't say
I'm
that.
old news, man.
You got to get renewed, brother.
No.
You got to upgrade to that Bentley.
No,
one day.
I'm good, man. Nah, I'm focused.
Yeah.
Straight focus over here.
So you a Ford Focus now?
Nah, I can't be that. My mama got that hoe one time. I said, God damn. My mom went from she got a Central. I was like, damn.
Yeah, my mama
ugly.
had a Central too, bro.
I just knew she was finna jump out with some long body. She bounced back with a Ford Focus. I said, man, that hoe like a little bugle.
How big is your mom? She tall?
Nah, my mama about, she a little, I say, she tall for a woman.
My mama tall as fuck, bro.
You know, I know that. Nah,
And
my mama a good
Central,
4-5 inches.
My mom's 6 foot, had a Central.
I ain't co-family in the Central. That's crazy.
I was like, what is you doing?
Yeah. Now my mama got a flatback, the Versa.
Yeah.
But that's my mama though. She need to get from point A to point B. She ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Everybody see my mama driving that 2 and 10. See that flatback Versa? It's on. They how like a Nerf football you throw against the wall.
Oh yeah, I used to rent them hoes.
Yeah.
They efficient though.
Yeah. But what you, man, we got a new topic though that we finna bring out, man. That what's trendy.
This week in trendy.
What is trendy this week, man?
You know what's funny? What was trendy last week? Because everybody was on the R. Kelly shit. And then you had people who were supporting the people. You had people who was supporting R. Kelly. It was going back and forth. Everybody arguing and fighting. And then you had the one group of people was like, this nigga been like this for 2 or 3 decades. It's like, why is everybody super mad at him now? It's like, what? Why? It's like, you knew he was fucked up. Which I understand it because...
I don't.
I understand it because it's like sometimes I held myself accountable. About 5 or 6 years ago, I stopped fucking with him. I didn't make an announcement to people.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I don't understand, because I understand people outraged. I don't understand the people who I see so into it now, but you was her back then.
Because it's trendy, bro.
It's social media.
And the funny thing is, last week, like, these girls' lives are important. Don't get me wrong. Last week, everybody was fucking with him. This week, we on Chris Brown.
What happened to them? How they feel?
Chris Brown supposedly raped somebody in France, right? Come to find out that the story is not up to par. So now everybody trying to, now you got one half of the people talking about you gonna give him that same treatment you gave R. Kelly, which is crazy to me. And you got the other people saying, oh, he didn't do it. And what I'm saying is, it's like we gotta stop letting the media manipulate what we caring about from week to week.
You're always guilty by public perception, though. Like, if I know for a fact in my own dealings with just the public, if you guilty by them, it don't matter what the truth is.
It really don't.
The truth is what people want the truth to be in this world. It's never. I deal with so much stuff where I get one side of this story, one side of this story, and it be on total different spectrums. And I don't even have the energy to try to find the truth in the middle. Because it never come.
When people start talking to me about other people in situations like that, I start looking at that individual wrong. Hey, I'm going to give y'all some free game. It's usually at the end, but I'm going to give you some free game right now. When you start a job, and especially if it's a bunch of people in the store, a bunch of people in an office, pay attention to the first motherfuckers coming up to you talking about somebody else there. Because I guarantee you they're going to be the first person talking shit about you.
Yeah, or to pay attention to them gossiping women.
Yeah.
It's no disrespect to the women,
most
but
likely it's gonna
the
be
one that if you speaking and you say how you doing every day, the one day you don't, Lord Jesus, you bougie now, you cocky, it's just that women pride, man. Like, it's okay to just be cordial, man. Just go on about your business, man. Like, sometimes it be them. Also, in them job environments, man, what I done seen from a lot is these men that's in power positions in some of these stores, they're very flirtatious with the women in their job. It's like they want to be the Mac of the store. I be like, what is going on?
What I don't get is, I don't understand why people try, like, why do you want to fraternize where you work? All these women out here in the world. And I think it's because they don't have the confidence to go talk to women in real life. So you up here and you working with them. It's like, all right, we got something in common. I know I can talk to them or whatnot.
Man, I be in the stores and these managers come, hey, boy, you see that yellow bone over there? No, nigga, I am working. I'm trying to get out of your store and go to my next one. Like, nah, bro, this not playtime for me. Like, this is business. Like, I'm here to do my job and go on about my business, man. I'm not here to be like out here looking for the ladies. She's in here probably shopping for a family, my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can go on about your business. But that's what some of these store managers do. They try to get me to be store managers. I be like, I just don't like being confined to one spot.
I feel you.
And I done did that a lot in my life. And I understand, because I might have to go back to doing it. I probably won't work this job my whole life. And I might have to, whatever I'm doing else, be in one spot for all day. But right now, shit, I like listening to radio and shit.
Oh yeah,
and my podcast on while I'm riding.
Yeah,
you know it ain't nothing wrong with that. But we got out there trendy subject, but to get back on it, that Chris Brown, I didn't even look into it because I knew what time it is in this world.
Yeah,
Bill Cosby, that stuff been out. Them rumors been out.
Yeah,
social media.
Yeah,
R. Kelly, man, did Happy People come out like when we was in? That came out when I was in middle school.
I don't remember when
Happy People came out when I was in middle school, and and that P video came out 4 years ago, and that Dave Chappelle skit, people was just laughing about it, and I didn't even take it in consideration. Think about the girl who that skit is about, how she felt to have Dave Chappelle. And me, think about how our mind is trained as men, like boys coming to man, is why women get treated so wrong in this world. It's not an excuse, but it's part of the reason why men are trained in their mind. We laughing at that when we younger. This dude pouring chocolate syrup on her like it's doodle, and we laugh.
You talking about Dave Chappelle?
Yes, I mean, we laughed.
I think what Dave Chappelle was trying to do with comedy was sort of kind of like what Hannibal Buress did when he outed Bill Cosby. I think he trying to shed light on it. But at the end of the day, like you said, I heard them talking about that on the Breakfast Club, is that we're not thinking about the victims when we are.
That Sparkle girl?
Yeah,
I watched it.
Yeah, so we not.
And she act like she ain't see nothing. She was bird boxed the whole time.
Oh,
that was her niece.
Yeah, I'm not placing judgment on her.
I will, because she placed judgment on her whole family.
What?
You ain't heard the interview? She was basically saying it was all their fault because they left her around R. Kelly, the little girl, her niece.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is the parents.
But she the one that introduced the whole family.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like, you my partner, right? Yeah. So if you introduce me to some people and I put my daughter on, I ain't gonna leave it up to you to look after my daughter.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, this girl, this is her auntie.
Yeah.
The reason why her whole family is around R. Kelly, I'm not gonna bring one of my people to another situation and get out of there and leave them there knowing what type of animal they dealing with.
I don't think she really knew what type of dude he was at the time.
Bro, if she said that the dude told her daddy in a meeting that the girl's so fine, the girl that he talking about, Sparkle, that he jack off to her, bro.
Yeah, but that was after the fact. Because what I'm saying with her
that was in '96.
With her situation, what you talking about
when that meeting happened?
But she signed to him in '89.
But the niece got peed on in like 2000, 2001, bro.
Was it? I thought this shit happened in the '90s.
No, bro, that was after that.
I ain't really keep up with all that, but what I was saying is, like, when she seen something wrong, she said something.
Who?
Sparkle.
That what she say, bro.
I mean, she testified.
Bro, I'm telling you, fam, it's like this. If it really was, she was that mad and she had been done with them, just like anybody else. Why is it the first time I'm knowing about her is now?
Who?
The Sparkle.
I mean, she
because if this happened to her niece and she was so outraged, I thought she would have been brought awareness. We're not gonna act like social media ain't been here 10 years ago, cause it still was here.
I'm not gonna.
That's why I'm just telling you. If you bring yourself in the blame too.
I'm not gonna put how I feel and what I would have did in that situation to her, because she did do something. I don't really want to talk about her or that R. Kelly situation. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, particularly with this Chris Brown situation, my wife hit me up and she sent me the link to the Chris Brown story. I was like, no, we don't do that. I was like, this just came out. They trying to say Chris Brown raped somebody in France. We not finna sit here and jump on this and let them pull us all over the place because we don't know what the fuck happened, right? Because niggas, I'm not saying that I know Chris Brown, but I was like, would this nigga, is he really sick like that? And if he is really sick, just let the facts come out and see what's going on. Let's not let the media pull us all over the place.
Right.
And a day later, it's coming out. The police let him go. It's looking like charges gonna be dropped, and he intended on suing the woman that said he sued him. And I got inside information from somebody who know one of the road managers, and they gave us the whole rundown on what went down before he got let out. So that's what I'm talking about when we get caught up on trendy shit. It's like, as soon as the headline come out, everybody want to jump on and they start condemning people. Like, sometimes you just got to fall back and see what's going on and stop letting people pull you all over the place.
Correct.
Yeah.
I always do that. When I hear something, especially if it's something negative, first thing I'm going to do is look at who's the messenger.
Yeah.
If it's coming from somebody who I know probably don't like that person, done had a problem with that person, now I got to, I can believe it, but I still need to hear it again. Now, if it's somebody that fucks with that person, then I don't know. Then I could really put some heat into it. But, like with me, I don't go with the rumors and shit and all that. I like to see with my own eyes.
Exactly.
I done heard so much shit about people, and I know people done heard so much shit about me, but very few have seen, and I haven't seen too much. Yeah. So instead of me going around, I heard this, I heard that, I'd rather just let it come out whenever it come out.
You got to be more careful. Personally, I hate being wrong. So back when I was,
he does everybody. Lord Jesus.
Back in the day when I was a younger man, I used to jump on shit real quick, and then shit come out and I'd be wrong about it, and I'd be feeling like a piece of shit because I done said all of this stuff. Nowadays I learned you got to be patient with situations, for one. Two, why do you even care about the situation to even speak on it? Mm-hmm. That's why nowadays, I forgot when I did this, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I decided to just stop talking about all this shit that be in the news. Mm-hmm. Like, new black man shot by the police with his hands up. All right, stop letting us, because we going from one person to the next, to the next, to the next. Every single week we going to something else.
I'm glad that done died down a little.
I mean, the news coverage done died down. They still doing the shit.
Nah, I ain't saying it ain't being done, but I'm saying, like, if they just stop covering it, but it just seems like it's not as much.
Yeah,
as
they did that shit because Obama was in office. Conspiracy alert. But,
how can I was just wondering if, and I'm cool with Obama, great Obama. Don't want to mess with no black people. We know we gotta love Obama. Obama next door to Jesus to black folk. But if Donald Trump could shut down a government, is it because he has the backing of people in that House of their representatives? Because isn't he hurting them by shutting down the government? And the reason I asked that is because I always wondered, can Barack Obama do a little more about the killings of the black folks? And I always get, and which makes sense, he's only one man. You know what I'm saying? He only could do certain things. He only could come, he got this House of Representatives, the Senate, all this that he can't get through. So he can't do as much. But I'm just thinking if he can't do nothing, Donald Trump, that means he's being backed?
No. Shutting down the government
Obama didn't
different.
try as hard.
No, shutting down the government is different from what you talking about. Mm-hmm. I do feel like Obama could, well, maybe he did try. I don't know exactly what was going on because I know it's a lot of fucked up shit going on in the White House and up there on Capitol Hill. But with Trump shutting down the government, I think that has a lot to do with the budget and everybody having to sign off on stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Shout out to Kiki Colbert. He the political guy I listen to a lot on Facebook and stuff. Maybe he can chime in the comments and let us know what's really going on.
I do. I need to hit up Jasmine Black. Shout out to Jasmine Black, man. Yeah. That cat my age and he around.
Yeah.
He bumping shoulders up there like.
Yeah, so what's going on with Trump, he basically want them to put funding for the wall inside the budget and they don't want to do it. So it's not Republicans backing him because there's a lot of Republicans who don't care about the wall because the wall is stupid. My wife is an immigrant, right? She knows immigrant statistics. Most immigrants and illegal immigrants come to America and stay past their visa and everything by plane. He's not building a 1,000-foot wall or a 5,000-foot wall that's gonna stop planes from flying through. So the motherfuckers still gonna come. And also a lot of criminals and a lot of illegals come through the northern border. Ain't trying to build a wall up there. So obviously we know what we're trying to do. And I have another conspiracy about that, and I don't think we got time to jump into it. But he trying to build a wall down here because he trying to stop Mexicans specifically from coming through.
Nah, we need our them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm cool with them. They cool people.
I love Mexicans, especially the ones in Longview. I don't know. I ain't been out there in California where Mexican and black folks be beefing, but in Longview, Texas, we get along with our Mexican brothers and sisters, and shit is sweet.
Man, I mean, we done had some run-ins back in the day with a few, but it ain't never been nothing major.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I don't look at, like, I try to see the older I get, I just try to find the best in people and try to forget what skin tone they is. Cause I met a cat that's at this job I do, and he is white as hell. I'm talking about Corky voice from Tennessee, red hair.
Yeah.
Cool as shit. I be like, damn, why can't they all be like you, man? But at the same time, that ain't even realistic.
Yeah, I got a partner that I go to work with. He from Michigan. When I tell you, similar to what you saying, this guy does not own a pair of jeans. Like, he just slacks, polo shirts and everything.
Correct.
Cool as fuck. And the dope thing about him is that he don't hold his tongue on white supremacy either. That's the type of people I like fucking with.
To where we done went through though in life that we really like making a big deal about 2 white guys in this world.
Yeah,
being cool as fuck.
Yeah,
I mean, we done had a few bad experiences the other way.
Yeah. It's a couple more.
What changed my view, and I'm trying to get back to where I was a better view, was that dude. And that's my dream, just out of spite. I ain't never been a spite first, but just because of him, I'ma own me a construction company in Longview. And every time I see he's going after the contract, I'm gonna take that contract. Because that man fired me because he said I tried to intimidate him. And all I did was look him in the eye and say, yes, sir.
Bro, you know how scary that is to black folk? For you not to be doing nothing. He was like, he trying to intimidate me.
Bro,
and I'd be like, I'm not doing nothing.
I told the man, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and the sun is in my eye. I ain't even really up yet. Like, but he already wanted to fire me. Yeah. I was driving his truck for his company. He already wanted to fire me. So it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
It was like, and this dude coached me in soccer as a kid. I grew up with his son. I went to the same school as him growing up, Hudson Pep. I went to his birthday parties, all of that. But the one thing that I knew I was in for when I went and applied for the job was he looked through my whole transcript and said, why did I fail dance appreciation?
Who does that?
A person who already in their head got something out against you. Because see, what I had learned was years earlier, a black guy, now I'm the only black guy working at the company. Yeah. But a black guy had stole some money from him. So he already had it out. And when I knew something was up was the day I was on lunch. And at the site where we was at, we was building that new NCIS center right there on Yahlik, across from TGI Field. Yeah. I mean, well, yeah, TGI Field. Now, TGI Field done been tore down. So what he did was wait in that parking lot and wait to see if I was coming back in time for lunch. And when I started noticing that, I was like, whoa, this getting weird. Yeah. So when he fired me, something in me told me that I needed that job at the time. I had got fired from capacity. And I just was in Longview, like I always, trying to find a job, going through Express, going through Spirion. And I needed something because I need to keep my money rolling. Yeah. So I went there, and he let me be, you know what I'm saying, a project manager for his construction company. But it wasn't a project manager. Basically, you do our dirty work. You go in the attic where we ain't been 3 years and bring boxes down. You sweep this whole, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been there. But drive this truck around, go get me some wood from Cassidy Jones.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, so it's like, I was like, okay, I graduated before your son. Your son's still at Texas A&M. playing around. I know what your son do. I done seen your son at late nights, drunk as hell. Don't even know I took his son to his house 2 weeks after he fired me, cause his son was a little hurt, and I seen him walking down the street, like two streets over from where the little bar was at downtown.
Yeah.
Took him home, dropped him off. Didn't say nothing. Ain't never told him, but I wasn't worried about it because I knew he looked down on me and he was intimidated by the man that I was, because now I had tattoos. I talked a little different. I went the little kid with the bald fade with the little part. And now you can't handle it. So what it showed me was it don't matter who you is to these people when you was younger. They done lived too many years and seen too much TV, and they got their own sense of who you are.
I'm glad you said that, bro, because one thing that irritates me is that when I be in the stores with my family, and it's always older white people always want to come up. They ignore me and my wife and come up and try to talk and play with my kids.
I don't know about that.
And I be like, my kids are not pets. It's like, if you're not going to come respect the parents and talk to us as parents, don't sit here and try to act like you love my little black children. Because in 15 years from now, when my son starts to get some muscle on his bone, and my daughter may, I don't know what she may be into or whatever, you're not going to look at them with that same way as you look at them right now when they babies.
We would hope that some do.
Yeah, like some of them do. Like my partner at work, the reason why I fuck with him because he a warrior. Like when you see him, he talks white, he dresses like this, but something in him, I'm a warrior and I connect with other warriors. And something about him is like, I like this guy. And then we got to talking and I realized is that when he leave work, he go train in Kung Fu. So the reason why he's not intimidated by anything or whatever, because he's confident in himself, and he know that he can whoop people's ass on the low. And I was like, that's what it is. And a lot of people don't have that type of confidence. So the only thing that they do have is white supremacy. So they fall back to that. See, this is where my strength comes from now, because I know that the police system gonna have my back, the government gonna have my back, and all of this. So I know I can bully this person because I feel intimidated for some kind of reason for this particular person.
I got a dude in the store that I always tell somebody else to tell me something. Dude on the end of the aisle today gets a dude to come tell me something. I said, man, this man just walked past me 3 times.
Yeah.
That's above his pay grade to talk to me.
Yeah, and the thing that fucks me up in my life, which my mom would like me to change, but I don't know if I can, is that when I catch something like that, I go directly to that person who's like, hey, man, you can talk to me if you want to. You don't got to send nobody else to come talk to me. You don't need a middleman. Just talk.
I guess the job that I do to pay my bills, that type of dialogue will get you fired, because it's kind of funny. Like, we work for the store, but we on our own. Yeah. So we a vendor, so they could easily call your corporate and be like, hey, he was being disrespectful. We need him at this store. You get a couple of them, they gonna be like, all right, we just find somebody else. Yeah. You can go do some merchandising or something. But this sales rep tag, this account manager tag you got, that phone and that iPad and all that, the collar shirt and them jeans and them dickies, they coming off. You finna put on that vest again and them safety glasses.
And guess what? On that note, I need y'all to support this podcast so you can free Big Juice. Yeah, man. B-Man, you know what I'm saying?
Because hey, man, for real, because we doing this because we got dreams. And thank y'all, man, all the people that just support us, all the people that done hit me up and said, man, we appreciate y'all. That was dope. Everything, man. Even if you just want to listen for like 30 minutes, man, skip over some stuff. If we talk too long, if you got a problem with what we say, I would like you to tell me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I can know that different stuff that we could talk about. And like I said, man, I'm just a humble guy. And I know, you know what I'm saying, Yahlik, he appreciate it too. I sure appreciate it because, man, this world bring a lot of pressure to you to be somebody, man. Yeah. Because the older you get, the more that social media and this TV and don't nobody want to keep working for somebody else. So
nah, we all want freedom at the end of the day,
yeah, man. And I appreciate y'all, man. And by the way, if y'all need something with that Casso collection, man, I'm coming. And if I'm in Longview, I'm going to hit everybody up that I need to hit up that I know I could get to. If I can't get to you, man, I promise you, I don't have a factory. I don't have a warehouse. I'm a one-man machine. Well, I'm a two-man machine. And it's just, man, it's hard. So, you know, stay patient with me. And stay patient with Yahlik. Be looking for that documentary,
Ooh, man. I went down to Houston last weekend to get the narration done. And the documentary is almost finished this weekend. My wife's supposed to give me some peace and quiet so I can get everything down pat.
And that's coming from a real low bow. Breland, he be at the games and I be asking him, you all right? One time I came up the stairs, he said he had the worst look on his face, like he was finna slap the shit out of somebody. I said, say, bro, you good? Man, he real cheese. I said, man, this nigga is too into this game. And that's why you know the doc gonna be crazy good.
Yeah. And shout out to everybody that I went to college with. They know how much I love Longview. Cause that's all I talked about when I was in school.
I know I love Longview cause some motherfuckers hate the shit out of me and I still say what's good. Hey, it's all good. This that life, big baby. Yeah. That goddamn me.
Big homie tip of the week is out of my love and admiration for the OG Nat Turner. Love you, big dog.
When it's time for war, you got to destroy your non-supporters before you destroy your enemies. Because the people who won't support you out of fear will be the ones that turn you over to your enemies and cause your demise. So whether you playing sports, starting a business, or just trying to get a project done around the house or whatnot, if somebody will not support you who should support you, you got to cut that off immediately. If the tree has no fruit, you have to chop it from the root. A&R pick of the week is one of my favorite artists. I'll probably say my second favorite rapper that's currently rapping. It's Propane, man. It's actually off of his Departure mixtape that's pretty old. It's probably about over 10 years old, man. But this song is timeless, man. Y'all check it out. Let me know what you think.
What say, Mouse? Doing my best, can't go no faster. Oh, pussy ass crap. What? Huh? Now I ain't say nothing, Master. I'ma be the best cotton picker. Eating dough, I ain't getting paid $1, mister. Dusty ass born in this cot I live in. Old ass clothes, not a pot to piss in. I'ma be the best field nigga. I ain't tripping at Jackson out my little sister. Beat my back with the rubber whip master. The same old master that got my uncle killed. I pull your horse to your brother's crib. Sad, I use the same rope they hung him with. And I ain't never met Papa. My mama said he tried to run and you shot him. Why gotta eat these chitlins, dude? That's Black Master. I like chicken too. I'm getting sick of the ridicule. Sick of frontin' like you raping all our women's cool. And fuck a Negro spiritual. Fuck a slave ship. Fuck a will. Fuck living you. Mad when I do shit. Spaz for amusement. Laugh when abusing like my ass ain't human. But that's alright, G. Cause one day you see his eyes gon' be free. Whether it be in heaven when I see the maker, or have your daughter forge me some freedom papers. If I wasn't scared, I'd go. But I don't want my neck inside a rope. Nah, I'm just sitting here dreaming like, what the fuck is Harriet Tubman when I need her? I can't take this shit no more. I was tired of Master. I was tired of doing this damn work. I gotta skip out of here. I got to go. I'm out this bitch. Oh. When the night fall, I swear I'm out of here. Even though I've been saying this for about a year, but I'm out of tears and mama feel that the robbers will catch me. I'd rather get caught and killed than die in here. Providing meals is trash and they dividing pills. Daily main fucking, I'm about to peel without a kill. I hit the woods blazing, long sprint ahead. Another man on the run like the gingerbread. I'm fleeing off in that part, that's where you see the star. They used to sing on the yard, following the drinking guard. Don't make a sound, y'all. I'm on the run and could be hanged if I'm fine, y'all. But they was cool, they gave me a place to ground out. Even gave me pepper to leave behind for the hound dogs. I'm back at it, I see they coming. My heart racing, from C running. and I ain't getting caught. Finding my directions on the trees, feeling moth. Town after town, and I ain't never seen them. About a year passed, and now I'm yelling freedom. I done seen the light, found a new life. 60 years later, 8 kids and a wife. And my youngest son had himself a junior who struck a revolution, running with Huey Newton. Had a daughter who would later move to Houston, represent the name and everything that she doing. Then she had a son, and it was destined for the boy that he would shine like the sun. Then the doctor asked, what you gon' name him? We gon' call him Propane. Yeah, and then the rest is history. The family tree.